Join us on another adventure with Wild and Free,
Interior Alaska.
We're back out here after our 2-week-long journey traveling across the country. So it's rained a lot. It's also currently starting to sprinkle, and there are some storm clouds ahead. So it's very wet out there, and we have a very, very heavy load. Things that we're bringing out here this time are some cinder block. They're not even like, what do you call those blocks? They're not cinder blocks. They're, I don't know. They're for the foundation for our wood shed, and they're super heavy. Plus, we have other gear and material and stuff we're bringing out there, and a lot of it's staying. So one of the things we need to do is air down the tires. Since we are carrying a heavy load, especially, we probably are going to come across some decent mud holes that might prove a little challenging, and there's not a lot to winch to, especially through the biggest mud hole out that way. So hopefully we won't be weighed down too much, and this is just one of the steps of what we do before we hit the trail out yonder. It goes up over those ridges and around, and well, you've seen all that before if you've been around, but this is the summer preparation. Let's take a look behind the scenes and see what life is like out here at the cabin in the midst of all of the projects that we are trying to accomplish in such a short summer season. So check it out, see what it's like, all the fun that we have, and next time we'll dive right into these projects and showing you how we tackle those. But today, it's family time. So I sent the boys out to go check out the trail that we had started to put in because they weren't here last time. So we'll see how they do. I told them to be loud in case of bears, but I wasn't expecting that. I don't think that there will be any bears that want to contest him. Excuse you. Meanwhile, we have our nice fire going.
There's no big assholes over there, in case you were wondering.
So, yeah, I think they're safe out there exploring in these woods. It's a beautiful summer evening. A little windy, but overall not bad. This helps to keep the mosquitoes at bay. They were definitely a little much when we got here, and we're unpacking everything. On the way out, we excuse me, we needed some more fuel because we were running low, and we didn't put the back rack on the 4Runner, and we didn't have the rack on the roof yet, because that's out here. We hope to get that while we're out here because we just got new rails. But we put the fuel in the back of the vehicle, normally fine, except it tipped over many times. It kept falling over, and it just wasn't setting even back there with everything we had packed. So everything that I brought out for us to wear and things I thought I'd be leaving out here are completely covered in gas. So that's cool. How is it out there? Did you check out the trail?
Yeah, there's no big assholes out there.
All right. Oh, you couldn't throw them far. Oh! Oh!
Oh, so close.
Collect them and do it again. All right, let's see how this goes.
You gotta try and get it.
Hey! Excuse you. Good job.
Carter, if it doesn't do it, Carter, if it goes like up here,
You got it. Yeah, you got to move your hand to where the ball is. Just like with baseball. There you go.
Come on, dude. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Making s'mores, I guess. Thingies.
I guess it's
S'more
one.
thingies.
S'more thingies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so came prepared with some crackers and chocolate because that's all you need and s'mores.
No, you need marshmallows with s'mores.
Oh. Well, you see, I couldn't find them in the house. I think I had put them out in our camper. And then I forgot to grab them. And I was like, maybe I still have some out here. I can't find them. So instead, these s'mores are just warmed up toasted crackers with chocolate. Mmm, delicious. Are you ready?
It's not warmed up at all.
Yeah, it is.
Why isn't it melting?
Wow. Because my fingers are hot. How is your chocolate cracker?
It tastes like a s'more.
Doesn't taste like a s'more? Is it good?
I don't taste the chocolate.
You don't at all? Carter, what did you think?
Pretty good.
You thought it was pretty good? Did you taste the chocolate?
Yeah.
Alright. I think you're being too critical of my beautiful dessert.
Can I eat more of those things?
This morning, and probably all day, we're going to be working on putting in this trail. Obviously, we'll try to clean up these alders and stuff later. Primarily, what we're doing is taking down the trees in the way to widen it so we can get like the ATV or side-by-side down to the little creek. It's going to be a lot of work. It's not easy to walk in this terrain. It's pretty brutal. It's squishy. It's bumpy. It's just like you just lose your footing really easily. And it's just a lot of work to delimb and take down small ones that aren't worthwhile and move them way over to the side. So you can see starting like a pile that way to make sure that it's out of the way of the cabin so that if a fire were to occur, we're putting all the extra fuels over here, that it would run up the hill and hopefully to the outside of the cabin and not directly towards the cabin if I were to just like throw them over here. So it's a little extra steps that we have to take and makes this all the more tiring, but better do it right the first time. And what I've done is if he's chopped some up, I put them in a pile so we can come down and collect them and move them up for firewood, or I've delimbed them and left them here so that he can then come back and cut them up. Not quite as small chunks, so it's easier to haul up, and then I'll take the excess once he cuts it and throw it. Be the collector. Then you guys can switch when Camden gets tired because that's a lot of work. I'm gonna come this way with this.
You mean the loppers?
Yeah. We had a nice lunch break. Made some tacos with our caribou meat, some homemade salsa. Now we are back to hitting the trail. This part needs to be cleaned up a little more. We really didn't start doing some good teamwork cleaning until much further down. The boys took care of this part and they did a pretty good job through here. But gotta clean up things like that still. There's alders in the way and some other things, and it gets a little bit crowded. I came up and got the loppers from them and went back down to where I was working and didn't do this section yet, so together we'll do that. Carter, can you pick up all these cut ones along the way?
Yeah.
I'll take your water. Clean that up while you're doing it and stick them over there to the left. All those ones under your feet. Can you clean up your whole way down, please, buddy?
Yeah.
Thanks. Carter's doing an excellent job cleaning up and helping out as we go. Camden's been a little more of a complainant on this journey together. Helpful for certain things, but Not when it comes to the hard work. So this is the trail so far. Going down's easy. Coming back up, and it's treacherous. Walking in this spongy tundra and falling into holes and things is a big challenge, and you have like these roots and they all blend in, and yeah, so it's not easy terrain by any means. Give our wildland firefighters so much credit for tackling this all the time. These piles you see right here, we will come back and cut up for firewood and haul them up. So if there's something worthwhile, I stacked it up for that along the way. And we've made it quite a ways down there. So we'll take off and carry on. But this is the trail this far. You ready to do it? Let's do it, boys! You ever had the opportunity to just frolic in the wide open? He's a little tired after doing it. Are you tired?
Yeah, me and Kim were playing tag.
Tag? You look like you're frolicking. That's fun. It's pretty out here, huh? That's where we went sledding. Collecting some rocks for our outdoor shower. Yeah, you crashed into that tree. Wonder if there's any
I remember that.
wildlife out here. You guys want to glass the hillside?
That's one that I hit.
Yeah. Do you want to glass the hillside and see if you see any caribou or moose
What does that mean?
or bears? Scan it.
Okay, give me a gun.
No, without the gun. Hey, nice hat.
Thanks.
Looks pretty good. Yeah. So we woke up today and it's been raining for a while, but we are starting off the day with some fresh scrambled eggs from our chickens, some potatoes and hash, some of their favorite food for breakfast. Yeah, boys? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we'll see what the weather holds for what we'll accomplish before we leave today or don't accomplish.
Thanks for joining us.
Give us a like and subscribe and follow for our next adventures on Wild and Free.
Interior Alaska.